Are you guys having fun with
yeah, the goats are helping us. I mean,
oh my gosh, so many helpers.
Duke and Zoro are just in the middle of this.
Oh, this is fun. This is all for you, little man. So Kevin is getting officially started on the buck pen area. He's gonna build the fencing and the house. It's gonna be awesome.
Everyone.
They're not gonna listen to you. Oh, this week is gonna be super cool. And by super cool, I mean like 95 degrees. So we are gonna try to hurry and get this buck pen finished in time so that we can bring Iverson here, breed him to Fern and Stella, and then eventually this will be a place for Zorro. Oh my word. We've even got Hermione here, guys. This is like...
So the plan is we're gonna cover up this concrete and then Luna won't eat it tonight.
Okay. Don't eat the concrete, Luna. That'll be good. Oh, there you go. All right. When Dad drives out, let's see who's left in the trailer. Don't drive yet, Kevin. There's none underneath there, so I guess you can go and they'll just hop out.
Go, go, go.
They're not hopping out. Hurry, hop out. Hurry.
You gotta hurry.
Jump.
Good boy.
Duke and Daisy don't care at all. Oh my gosh, Kevin, they're just gonna... Okay, hold on.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Stop. Little turds.
Oh no, other goats are coming over.
Okay, so you guys helped give us lots of advice and opinions on which baby goats to keep, and we're gonna finally announce that. It's so hard when you're trying to think of which one to keep because honestly, I would keep all of them. But
no,
we can only keep the ones that are gonna be good for improving our herd because my ultimate goal is to be able to have good breeding stock so that I can produce lots of mini milkers for other families to enjoy. So, without further ado, here is who we're keeping.
Well, you guys probably already know, but we are keeping Tatum.
Yay!
Everyone loves her as much as us.
Oh, she's so cute and she has such good genetics, and I think her and Zorro are just gonna be perfect.
We're also going to be keeping Winston, and we'll be keeping him as a wether and a companion to Zorro.
Now, a lot of people thought that we could keep him as a buck or that we could sell him as a buckling, but Willow's line has a couple undesirable traits and we want to just see him develop and keep him as a wether instead of making him a buckling.
And then obviously we're keeping Winnie. She's the cutest, daintiest goat and we have to keep her.
So as you guys know, Penny has a leg deformity that she developed when she was about 7. She has these hyperextended knees that can happen with Nigerian dwarfs. It's a genetic thing, unfortunately, and Willow has started to show a little bit of a sign of it. So that's the one thing that we're worried about with Winnie, is that Winnie might have the same problem. When we're deciding on whether to keep her, we had to make sure that her dad, the sire that we had bred to Willow, Moonrider, had really strong leg scores on his linear appraisal, and he does. He's got some stellar legs. So we're hoping that we can phase this genetic problem out, but yet keep the amazing milking lines of Willow and Penny. So we're gonna keep Winnie and we're gonna go for it and see if we can make her a star milker just like her mom and her grandma. So I've been playing around with sourdough a bit this summer. Is it summer yet? I'm calling it summer because we're hitting 100-degree weather. So instead of making a regular sourdough loaf, I decided to try pretzels. The beginning part is fairly easy, although I had to Google it a few times to try to figure out how to shape them. But once I got it down, I was good.
With you, I love the way that you love me today. With you.
The really odd thing about making pretzels or bagels is that you have to boil them in a baking soda water mixture. This gives it that pretzel flavor. You only boil them for about a minute, but after that, you do an egg wash, some salt, and then bake it. And you know what, guys? They look a little homemade, but they were really good. So I can finally check this one off my list. If you want to try your hand at it, I've got the recipe in the description below. Are you guys okay?
Okay guys, I think it's time to finally let these chicks out with the big chickens. But first, we have to clip their wings to make sure they don't fly away. Why is he looking at me like that?
What you doing, mate?
Hope your wing is okay.
Buddy, calm down.
All right, good luck.
Okay.
Oh man, they're anxious.
Ta-da!
All right, well,
This is your new home.
They got to figure out their ranks. All the chickens are curious about them.
All right, it looks like they were able to eat from it good. The bottom caught some of it, but it looks like a lot of it still spilled on the ground. What do you think, Ethan?
I mean, it looks pretty good for just something we made at home.
It looks like they really bent my wire, so
Wait, what's the wire for?
it was to keep their butt away from this because it feels like they scratch their butt and then they poop. So I wanted to keep that away. So I think I need to make some alterations to the catch basin underneath and somehow to stop them from pooping.
But other than that, it's working pretty good.
Pretty good.
I like how that's your little way to keep this closed. Just a little wire. They like it. Even all the babies can eat all the little leftovers on the bottom.
Yep. All right, well, the piggies are gone. Rose and Neville went to really good homes, and they each have nice property to play around in. So Hermione is recovering and being able to relax a little bit. The plan is to probably breed her in the fall when she's all recovered and got her strength back and eaten a lot of good food.
You know what? She rolls over a lot easier now since she's had her babies. Oh, Hermione.
She's gaining some weight.
Yeah, she's getting, I can already tell she's gaining weight since she hasn't been nursing. So we don't plan on bringing Ron back here until Hermione can fully recover. That'll be all the way until the fall. So she'll have a nice summer eating grass and just, you know, not having anybody bug her. And then hopefully we'll get back to it. Well, we're laughing because Kevin just called Ethan Todd, which is Kevin's brother's name. Todd? Lydia's in charge of the hose and she doesn't know how hoses work, so.
I'm like spraying it everywhere.
Uh-oh, don't do the scary thing. Remember not to get it too high. Ready, go. Your stick, Kevin. We're good concrete pole hold makers. Kevin's gonna make sure it's level.
Why were you thinking about Todd?
Now, normally poles should go in the center of the concrete, but we don't.
This is a special occasion, so.
We know what we're doing. No, it'll be fine. I like this little spot back here. This is where I would want to live.
She's just
Right, Ethan? Look at there's Minnie. She's just staring at Hermione. She wants to go eat her. Watch. Watch, I'm gonna focus on it. Okay, say her name.
Minnie! Hi!
Come here! No, she wants to stay by Hermione. She keeps her distance.
She's wondering when Hermione's gonna have more babies. She needs her friends.
More friends to play with.
The gate gonna fit?
I think so.
I think it will. Kevin found a free gate. He's all excited. He's gonna cut it down.
Not free. I bought this.
Oh,
guy on
never mind.
Craigslist.
He bought it from a guy on Craigslist. Yeah, that doesn't look level, but I think maybe it's just an illusion because of the slope of the ground.
Yeah. We did it. We did it.
Okay, we're gonna show the progression of Lydia's mosquito bites. Every time she gets one, it gets bigger and bigger. We should draw a marker around it.
Yeah,
Bigger,
it was so
bigger.
tiny at first, you guys.
Okay, we're at the last section. Almost done, family. Okay, guys, we did it. We set the posts in concrete. It looks good.
Just welding left to go.
And it's really straight.
What are you laughing at?
That's actually pretty straight considering these are just scraps of fence.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like it.
When you're looking out here, it looks perfect.
I fixed it!
Good job.
Yay, put it on, tighten it up!
That is the perfect gate.
Cut an old gate. I got on Craigslist for $5. And then just welded cattle panel to it so it'll match our fencing. And there we go.
Looks good.
Yeah.
So we've had a lot of different goat fencing here over the years, and we figured out, we think, the best way. So first we buy these big 16-foot long cattle panels. The squares are a little bit big, but they're the cheapest option, and then I'll show you what we do in a minute. And then we usually just set posts about every 8 feet, and then Kevin welds a bar on top and then the cattle panels to the bar. Are you planning on doing this? Adding a middle bar?
I think we probably should because that's right where they rub.
Yeah, it really does make it a lot stronger to add a middle bar. So we have a piece already on that one, so we need to kind of extend it all the way across. And then usually we put some kind of mesh on top to keep chickens and baby goats out and all that stuff. This is just some old chicken wire, but we have a really good mesh wire we're gonna put on top of it, and that's gonna prevent the in-between fence breedings.
Yeah.
So this whole area is about 14 by 44 feet. We just kind of didn't really plan that out. We just kind of used the fencing that we had, but it'll be plenty of space for one buck and one wether. They've got lots of shade. And then of course we built up a pad of dirt so that this is where their little house is gonna go and they can get out of the irrigation when this is all flooded. So that's it. We just need to do a few more things to finish the fence, and then Kevin will get started on the goat house. So I hope you guys are really excited about the babies that we've decided to keep. I think they're gonna be perfect for our farm. I'm really excited to try the experiment with Winnie, see if we can give her lots of selenium as she grows up, and see if we can maybe phase out that leg problem in that line and then hopefully have great milkers. But before we have Zorro and Winston in this space, we're gonna bring Iverson here this weekend. Now remember, Iverson is the buck that we're bringing to Fern and Stella in May and June-ish. So he'll be coming here this weekend and he'll be living in this little buck space. We'll get them bred and then we'll move on towards having Zorro here as our buck and producing our own little babies here on our farm. She peed right on your, right in the concrete hole.
Like she was aiming for the hole so she could make a pool.
Oh my gosh. Hermione! So thanks for watching today's video, guys, and if you want to watch some of our other projects like the beautiful goat barn that Kevin built and the chicken coop, go ahead and click here.